This will probably be my last video before Season 17 is officially out there. I know I haven't been posting a lot these last 2 weeks, but I promise you I'll really get into the groove of things, more into the launch of Season 17 into June type stuff. So we'll get into that, but just want to say thank you for all the support this entire season, I should say, up to from the beginning of Witch Queen launch all the way throughout Season of the Risen. This was one of the best seasons I've ever had making Destiny 2 content, and more importantly, the biggest growth in the channel. So I appreciate for all the new subscribers, everything that happened this season. If you want to support the channel, be sure to subscribe and like as well if you're new here. But let's get right into the meat of it. So Season 17, we're going to really talk about in this video more the story size leak that came out, with of course the name that Destiny Leaks provided us was probably going to happen on his Twitter page. Now of course take these leaks with a grain of salt, like I always do. However, these are more likely going to happen, as I made my previous video on the name of the season, which has already been confirmed under a developer's name on what they were working on in development, so it looks very likely that that name is going to be true. And I won't say in this video if people haven't seen it yet, so go check that out if you want. But more importantly, we got this Destiny Leaks posted or retweeted someone's post of leaking the story size content for Season 17, what the story is going to be when the name was dropped, and he said it was going to be true. So we're just going to go into that, and yeah, let's just get right into the groove. So the leak that we got that he retweeted is from this guy called Tall Nick, and I will put the tweet down in the description if you want to check it out. But he basically said in this tweet that Brachus Forge, which is now Lord Saladin, and Eris sends Cabal and Guardians to the moon, where we use the Lucent Key that the Drifter and Spider provides this to reactivate the Mars portal from D1 to the Black Garden. Here we find Calus with the crushed Leviathan. Now, let's just take this huge leak, of course, again, with a huge grain of salt, and let's just separate it for a minute. So, of course, Brachus, Forge, and Eris. Now, we haven't really seen Eris a lot recently. I know we saw a few in the Witch Queen expansion, but we haven't seen her any, big implications really in Season of the Risen. So having her come into the play with Lord Saladin, it really is like, okay, we're sending this more into trusting, of course, the Cabal and all that, because Lord Saladin was last seen, of course, being the now person on Kaido's War Council after the events of Season of the Risen. Now, going to the moon. Now, the moon hasn't been really a big planet for a while on story-wise. I don't remember really the last time. I think it was Splicer. I believe that was the last time we really went to the moon to do the override. But really, it hasn't been a huge place to go to for narrative content. It really, Shadowkeep wrapped that up. So going back to the moon is actually big for a lot of reasons, because we're going back to the Black Garden. More importantly, we really haven't seen the Black Garden a lot in Destiny 2. Now, I know we went in there for the Garden of Salvation raid, but we haven't really seen that as a destination. Me personally, I would love to have that as a destination. Now, more importantly, we are given the Lucent Key to reactivate its portal to the Black Garden from the Drifter and Spider. So it looks like the Spider isn't killed, because we saw at the end of Season of the Lost that because Bungie stated that the Tango Tour was going to get vaulted, that the Spider was going to die or something in a cutscene. So already by this leak, if Destiny Leaks is saying this is true, then the Spider isn't dead yet, and we haven't had any confirmation really what happened to him after the Tango Tour. We really don't know. So the Spider coming back into the narrative thread really shows that it looks like Spider is not really done, and we could see something further, or maybe the return of the Tango Tour sometime in the future. So we're given this key from the Drifter as well, because the Drifter is in the story still, so it'll be cool to see him, more importantly, into the future. And here we find Calus with a crushed Leviathan. Now, the last time we saw the Leviathan, it was, going around back in Arrivals, and then the pyramid ships probably disappeared or something. I'm not really an expert on the lore. I know Presage game implications, and the Season of the Chosen really got into the narrative thread, and this season, Season of the Risen, has gone to the narrative thread of Calus returning, and when Calus will return, and if Menagerie or any of the raids will come back. So already having the Leviathan and Calus be in the Black Garden? There's a lot of questions that needs to be answered, and this will be a really awesome season for a lore thread already, more importantly. Very big stuff, and it really goes down in another tweet that he says Siva will be infused into the Leviathan. I don't know if that tweet will be true, but it's definitely a big thing to see that if Calus is in the Black Garden, then really is he going to become a disciple of the Witness? As we know, is that Calus has been trying to become a disciple, trying to use the darkness, more importantly, from the Persage, tabs and all that. Really seeing him be a disciple as Rolk did it for the Witness in Savithin's Throne World. So seeing that in the Black Garden, it would mean a lot of big things. So it'd be awesome to see where that leads into. And of course, we were going to get Rift and all that, and a new crucible map in the Pyramid Ship. In the Throne World, we don't know if that's going to have anything there, but already the Black Garden coming into like the narrative thread as a major thing in the story, that's already a big thing, and I want to know what they will do with it, because we haven't really seen it as a destination. Will it be like a social space? Could we see a social space in there maybe? It'll be something cool to see, and I cannot wait for what they have been pulling off with this season, because already the developer said the next season has been noted to be one of the best seasons ever. Amazing, awesome work with the team and all that. So I cannot wait to see how this season goes, and the hype level is just crazy. I know a lot of people have been kind of disappointed with no trailer, but we'll just have to find out. Until then, I can't wait to find really how this story is gonna lean into. The plot could change any other way. We could see Aramis, we could see even this story come out to be true, or we could just see another Fallen season. We really don't know, and the whole unknown really makes me a bit happy, but at the same time makes me kind of a bit like, I really want to reveal now because I don't want to be hyped. So again, there's a lot of feelings that you can feel for this, not knowing what the next season will look like, because this has not been done before. It only has been done when Bungie reveals a season on day one, is with the last season of the year before a major expansion. So they might be leaning to do this for the next seasons beyond, which people might like, people might not like. We'll figure out what the feedback is once we find out what the season is, and of course what people are going to think of it. Hope you guys did enjoy this video, and if you guys did, then please subscribe and like while you're at it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for all the support this season, and I cannot wait to see you in Season 17. I'll try to get some more guides probably tomorrow or the hours before the, of course, big season launch. And hopefully after that, I'll get a lot of videos going all on day 1 of Season 17, and probably day 2 and day 3. We want to have the first, week there where I'm just going to make some videos. But hope you guys did enjoy, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye, guys.